They exited Center Guy and resumed their approach toward Dokensaka by way of Maru Yamacho, another long detour to decrease their odds of running into the gunman. They made an unlikely pair. Scruffy Achi limbs oh fuck me, that word. Lackadaisically? Fucking hell, swinging to hide his embarrassment, and brisk, purposeful Hitomi. I have to look up this fucking word, Jesus Christ. Achi found himself watching her out of the corner of his eye. He could still feel her anxiety. He wished there was some way he could ease her fears. Hey, Hitomi, mind if I ask you something? Oh, sure, go ahead. Okay, so, like, I realize this might be kind of a weird question, but... He put on a serious face. What does the echo in eco-friendly mean? Huh? Like, I know it's about helping the earth and all, but I don't know what it really means, you know? Really? Hitomi thought for a moment. I'm pretty sure it's short for the English word ecology, which is the science of examining the relationship between man and nature. Oh right, science! Pleased with himself, Achi chatted on excitedly. Is she just trying to, distract her? A faint smile crept back onto Hitomi's face. Say, you ever hear about the clean river here in Shibuya? A clean river? In Shibuya, really? Ask 100 youngsters outside of Shibuya Station the same question and you'd probably get that same answer 100 times. Yeah, the Shibuya River. You know, that drainage channel we saw earlier. Wait, that's the clean river you're talking about? By no reasonable definition was the Shibuya River what anyone would call clean. That's the one, and she grinned at her confusion. See, the river used to be clean a long time ago. I read about it in this old book called Science Strikes Back. Let's see. A popular monthly magazine abbreviated SSB. The series has been running for 29 years now, but the Strike Back appendix is still immensely popular with children. The woman who handles the home deliveries is known as the SSB Lady, and children wait excitedly on the 25th of each month for her to make a round. So, is this a real thing? I used to have that book, Hitomi chirped, her eyes wide with excitement. You're talking about that bit with the river that got turned into a song, right? Yeah, that's the one. You read it too? I did. But she felt a giddy rush at this unexpected connection they shared. Imagine if there was still a clean, beautiful river here in Shibuya. It'd be the perfect place for taking a romantic stroll. Hitomi looked up at Achi. She seemed to share his joy in this idea. Wouldn't it be amazing, Achi said, if that dirty little channel could be clean like it used to be? It would. Maybe as amazing as the look on Hitomi's face right now, Achi thought. Hitomi, tell me some more ecology stuff. Hit me with whatever you've got. She seemed happy to oblige, and so as they walked along, Hitomi explained the bits of knowledge she'd picked up over the years. Achi was quiet, hanging on her every word. Oh, that's a nice end for the story. Oh no, it's not yet. Okay. The return to Dokensaka became an impromptu environmentalism lecture. Hitomi continued until she exhausted her ready knowledge. I just don't get it, Achi grumbled when she paused at last. I mean, why is it a bad thing if the planet gets warmer? Wouldn't that make winter in places like Hokkaido way easier? No, you see, because if the whole planet gets warmer, it'll cause the whole ecosystem to collapse. Achi wrecked his brain. And the ecosystem is what again? Is that like a solar system? Images of the cosmos filled his imagination. Is he seriously that dumb? How can he try to keep the streets clean yet not know about global warming? For fuck's sake, seriously. No, not really, Hitomi said. So is it more like a sound system? Not really. I think she's beginning to doubt his sanity. Oh, but anyway, you're saying the problem is with the, what was it again? Carbon dioxide. Yeah, that stuff. I'm going to have to cut down on that. Sure. That settles it, Achi declared proudly. No more soda for me. Soda? Hitomi asked. Yeah, it's carbonated, right? Hitomi burst out laughing. Jesus Christ, Achi. What? I'm serious. You don't think I can do it? I'm sorry, Hitomi said, catching her breath. It's just... Are you retarded? Her face rose, her mirth abruptly vanishing. Oh no. Huh? And she stared at her face in alarm. What is it? Oh, it's the dude with the cane, who would have thought? He turned his attention in the direction Hitomi was looking. The man with the cane was bearing down on them. Oh, come on, you have got to be kidding me. He grabbed Hitomi's hand and ran. This time he headed for the main road, hoping to get lost in the crowd. Hitomi struggled to keep up. She was exhausted after all the earlier running. You can do it, he told her. The guy's got a cane, we can outrun him. How is he even finding them? Is it her phone? The assassin was still hurrying after them. Once we get around the next corner, we'll be out on the main road. Yeah, okay. She strained to get the words out. Bit by bit, her feet were slowing down. It was another 50 meters or so to the main road, but she realized that they might get caught before they got there. Sorry Hitomi, he exclaimed, but I gotta do this. He scooped her up in his arms. Ooh. Eep! By the time the squeak had escaped her mouth, Achi was already running full out. Is he seriously faster with her in his arms than she is running? Because, well, she's a Japanese woman. She probably doesn't weigh more than 50 to 60 kilograms, but still, that's quite a weight. To carry at least. Achi, please put me down. Don't worry, you're super light. Achi glanced back and saw the assassin, now far behind, break off his pursuit. But just as they rounded the corner, he heard the man call out to him. Put her down! Put the girl down! No? Okay. Achi almost stopped on reflex. What did he call out to him though? Hold on, did he just shout my name? How would he know? How the heck does he know my name? Quaking with unease, Achi slipped into the crowd. Maybe it's because he's a police officer after all? I'm not sure if he really is. He stopped when everyone else stopped, that's weird, but... Achi, could you please set me down now? A meek voice pulled him from his panic. Oh. Huh? He looked down at the girl in his arms. Oh. Okay. People in the crowd all around them were watching and chuckling. I don't think that's such a strange scene in Shibuya. But I've never been there, so I wouldn't know. I'm really happy you saved me and all. But being carried around like this is, kinda cute. Hitomi was blushing beet red, but Achi's expression had gone pale. Just don't fucking drop her like this. Achi, wait! Had he really heard that right? That's what it had sounded like. He set Hitomi back on her feet, then used his shirt sleeve to wipe the sweat from his face. How did this guy know my name? You okay? Hitomi asked. When we were running just now, did that guy say anything? Not that I heard, no. What? Did he just imagine it? Huh. Had he just imagined it then? Thank you, game. Maybe, but she was sure he didn't recognize the man. There's something weird about that guy though, Hitomi murmured. She furrowed her brow. No matter where we run, he keeps catching up to us. Yes, it's almost like he knows where we're going. Maybe by... fucking... finding your phone signal or something, I don't know. She was right. Finding a particular pair of people in a place as big as Shibuya bordered on the impossible. And yet somehow the assassin had tracked them down several times now. Yeah, that she said. Oh god, my voice. It's like he's got some way of locating us or something. He got a sudden idea. Your fucking phone! That's it. What if they're doing the whole tracking thing, but like, backwards? What? What? Hitomi's eyes widened. It's not backwards, it's forwards. Okay, so you know how in police shows they always stick a tracking device in the bag with the ransom money? Like that, but backwards. What? Still don't get it. Let's read the fucking tip. Okay, so backwards isn't the right way to describe this, but Achi doesn't realize that. He does seem to know what a tracking device is, at least. A radio transmitter that can be located by the signal it emits. The Japanese police sometimes refer to this as a beeper, not to be confused with the English slang term beeper, meaning a pager. So he is actually wrong about it. Thank you, game, for acknowledging that. Backwards? Yeah, like instead of putting the tracker on the money, they put it on you. Hitomi frowned. I don't see how I could possibly have a tracker on me, she said. I mean, I'm just wearing my clothes from home. Oh, huh. Well then how is he doing it then? Barely a moment passed from the moment he got the words out of his mouth. Oh Jesus, he's back again. Maybe he'll call out to us. Again. Once again, the man with the cane stepped out on the road ahead of them. Is he seriously pulling a gun on them? In the middle of the day, in what looks to be like busy street? Since that would cause a panic where I am. So maybe it's not such a weird scene in Shibuya, I don't know. It really did seem as if he'd known exactly where they were going to be. How the hell is this happening? Achi groaned. He reached for Hitomi's waist, ready to pick up again. It's okay, I can run by myself. Achi took her by the hand instead and they raced into another alley. At this point, I would have maybe stopped to ask this guy why he's just following them like that, but okay. This guy just will not give up. At the far end of the alley, he could see a forklift parked beside a pile of cardboard boxes. Achi decided to throw the boxes at the pursuer. No, that's littering. Hop into the forklift and drive it at the assassin. Well, you know what we have to choose here. This ends now! Achi leapt into the forklift and hit the ignition. Engine roared to life. Oh, it's Burning Hammer, you see that? He lowered the forks and stepped on the accelerator, picking up the pallet of cardboard boxes as it charged toward the man with the cane. Oh Jesus. The tower of boxes struck the man with a thud. Are we gonna kill him? Achi kept accelerating, driving him back a good 10 meters or so. What the fuck? The gunman let out a low grunt at the impact. Achi then hit the brake, shifted back into reverse and hit the gas again, backing up as fast as he could. The boxes crashed down in a heap, burying the assassin underneath. Several small bottles spilled from the broken cardboard and shattered on the pavement, possibly also on his body and face, killing him instantly. Well, not instantly, but it would hurt. Hey, what the hell are you doing? A middle-aged man in a sanitation uniform had come running at the sound of the forklift. I think this is bad since it essentially broke the cargo of Burning Hammer. Sorry man, gotta run! Achi exclaimed as he jumped from the vehicle. And don't forget to recycle that glass! Jesus, Achi. He took Hitomi's hand and sprinted away down the alleyway. The sanitation worker glowered after him, then turned and gazed despondently at the jumbled pile of boxes and broken glass, and the hand sticking out from them holding a gun, maybe? Which would be weird to see, but maybe again it's not so special in Shibuya to see a man with a gun. The ragged breathing echoed through the maze of side streets. All that work just to wind up fleeing for their lives again. Achi ground his teeth in frustration. What's the tip on that? There are two main types of teeth grinding. The subconscious act of gritting one's teeth together while asleep, or gritting one's teeth together as a response to anger or frustration. Here we have an example of number 2. At roughly the same time, Minoru Minorikawa, another jump by the way, Jesus Christ, the game is full of them, is grinding his teeth while trying to keep to his schedule. So remember, ground his teeth for jumping. This is one long Achi segment though. Hitomi, he groaned when they slowed down to catch their breath at last. I'm so sorry. Hitomi was nonplussed. Sorry? Whatever for? I keep saying how I'm going to help you, but instead I just keep putting you in danger. She would be dead if you weren't there by now, or kidnapped. Achi, no. If you hadn't been with me, I'm sure I'd already be No! Achi hurried to cut her off before she could finish. Don't go there, please. He sighed, then spoke again more quietly. I just want to help you. Clenching a fist, he looked up at the sky. Jesus Christ, that's some big buildings there. Or a narrow alleyway, I don't know. A tiny sliver of blue was visible through the narrow gap between the buildings. Hitomi hung her hand. Honestly, I can hardly believe how much you've done for me. I do appreciate it, but still. The lengths you've gone to. Achi looked at his feet, then drew himself up. Well, I admit it's not just because of some gut instinct or your love for the environment, he said. There's another reason I'm doing this. There is? Achi paused, searching for the right words. I think you're pretty fucking cute. Got a little sister. Her name's Suzune. She's cute and smart. Kind of the exact opposite of me, you know? His voice took on an uncharacteristic solemnity. But she's got a weak heart, so she's in hospital. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Dramatic music cues in. But what does that have to do with wanting to help me? Back when Suzune was first admitted, I'd go and visit her every day. But she... Yes? Oh god, it's a flashback! Ah! Okay, we're here. Achi, you don't need to come visit me every day, you know. She has quite well manicured hands. The quiet hospital room made Suzune's voice sound all the more frail. What are you talking about? Achi said. You know I'm worried about you. I'll be fine on my own, really. She's also pretty... She looks pretty nice. Achi had heard that line before. You know, I thought being Achi's sister, she would look worse, but okay. The more she insisted she was fine though, the more reluctant he was to leave her. Besides, aren't you the amazing guy who helps hold Shibuya together? They need you out there. Achi didn't know how to respond to that. Much as it was flattering to think he played some important role, he was really just hanging out and goofing off with his pals. It certainly wasn't anything for his sister to be proud of. I'd rather you spend your energy helping people who need it more than me. What do you mean, people who need it help more? Who could possibly need help right now more than you? Achi scratched his head in confusion and his sister gave him a weak, tiny smile. You'll figure it out, she said. I'm sure they'll find you soon enough. But I'm gonna be here with you. I'll be fine. I really like her nose, I don't know, it looks so cute and stubby. Suzune's face was pale, but her tone was firm. My big brother is gonna be out there doing his best to help people. That's what makes me happy. That's what keeps me going. Her voice was clear and unwavering, as if to head off his rebuttal. Alright, she said with a reluctant sigh. So then, I guess, I'll just go out there and help people who are in trouble? Satisfied, Suzune smiled. Thank you. And can you promise me one more thing? Of course, anything you like. He thumped himself on the chest, like a monkey. If you're going to help someone, make sure you see it all the way through to the end, okay? Okay. No calling it quits partway through, yeah? You got it. I just worry, Suzune said. I know you have a tendency to lose interest in things. Really? Look, don't sweat it. I swear I won't give up on this. Oh, pinky promise. Achi stuck out his pinky finger. Stuck out his pinky finger. But I want you to promise me something in return. Promise me you won't let this thing beat you. What illness does she have? She looks quite upbeat. Suzune hooked her little finger around her brother's. Her sad smile fragile as glass. 5 minutes later she died. Well, what? What happened after that? Come on, Achi, keep talking. And so there you have it, Achi said. Kind of a rubbish story, I know, not very funny. So your sister's heart condition, oh, it's pretty bad? Achi nodded. You know, she called me amazing. There's nothing amazing about me. Suzune, she's the amazing one. She's been in the hospital so long, in so much pain, but she never complains. All I do is hang out and goof off with my friends. He gave a shrug. But I just kept thinking about how happy she'd be if I really did help people. It had turned out that finding people in need hadn't been all that simple. The only helpful thing that she had been able to think of was going around picking up trash. That's his real reason, okay. And that's why Suzune's idiot brother left SOS to be Shibuya's garbage man. Oh. Couldn't he have done more good by staying in the SOS and making them do the same? Essentially still being their leader, still doing good, but making more people do more good. Which is more good. Did your friends know, Hitomi asked, about your sister? I didn't tell them. I didn't want to pin this all on her being sick. Ah, I see. At least now Hitomi understood what the fight with the local toughs had been about. Oh fuck, did you just hear my tummy? I'm hungry. The sound of approaching footsteps jerked him back into the present. It's the cane dude again. The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley, He raised his gun. He's still alive, at least. There was no time to flee. Achi quickly stepped in front of Hitomi. "If you shoot us here, people are going to come running," he said. "I'm guessing you don't want to get pegged for murder?" The assassin didn't flinch. "Stay out of my way, Achi." "How does he know my name?" This time there was no doubt. The gunman had spoken Achi's name loud and clear. "How do you know who I am?" The man stared at him through the sights of his gun. "She has to die, Achi. It's for your own good." "What? So he's no police officer after all." What does he mean?" Hitomi whispered. "Achi, what is he talking about? How would he know?" Achi's mind was a whirl. A whirl? Okay. Things were coming at him too fast for him to process. He is pretty dim. "I don't know this guy. Hitomi, please, you have to believe me." "What?" Hitomi took a doubtful step away from Achi. Why would she do this? He should have proven to you that he's on your side. Jesus Christ, Hitomi. The assassin didn't miss his opening. He quickly aimed at her. "Cut the crap, man. What do you mean killing her is for my own good?" "Once she's dead, you'll understand." That's the fucking sentence from the opening for this hour. The gunman's finger tightened on the trigger. "No, don't kill her, please. Don't want to understand. I want to keep having my cute little sidekick." To be continued. Okay, another TBC on Achi now. Which I guess means that we'll continue with Minurikawa in the next episode. Since I'm hungry and I still need to record some other stuff. Can't continue on with this today. Achi, cleared. For now. So let's see where we are time-wise. I think, yeah, he's the furthest along. So we had a few jumps in here. 1, 2, 3 jumps. 1 jump to Tama. I think this is this one. 1 jump to... which one was this? Does it tell us? Father. 1 jump to Osawa. Which would be... wait, what time frame is this? 12:15 to 12:20. 12:15 to 12:20. It wouldn't clear the keep out. It would maybe just... I don't know. I guess we'll have to jump sooner or later. But there's, of course, this jump all the way down here, which jumps to... oh my god, this is really close to our finishing, actually. This jumps to Minurikawa, so maybe we'll need this later if we hit a TBC on Minurikawa, or rather a keep out on Minurikawa as well. And maybe... I don't know. I'll see you next time with Minurikawa and the surveillance cameras. God, look at him. He looks so young and supple in this picture. Bye.